yeah, we're in Prague. Look at the... I'm waiting for the astronomical clock. Must be going to do something shortly. It surely draws a crowd. You can go up in that, up that tower. Wow, there's a crowd. 1,000. In the main square here, Prague. A lot of these things are open till 8:30 at night. It's still daylight here at 9 o'clock. So, just give you an idea. There it is. So yeah, maybe later on tonight, come and have a bit of a look. In the 1400s was a gate entrance to the city. I think that's like the opera house over there. From the war era. She's an oldie. I don't even know where it stops. So, the famous Charles Bridge. Obviously a little bit of work going on the weir there as well. That's where I'm sort of headed, up there to Prague Castle. Fairly big complex. When you look at it. Public transport here, much the same as everywhere else I've been. Trams just run all the time. Got these old ones here, I think are from the communist era, just upgraded a bit. Then they do actually have the really new ones. So you walk through this passage, and this is where you come out. The entrance to Charles Bridge. So I'm here around 8 o'clock, 8:15. So I just want to get here before the huge crowds. It was built 1357, this bridge. So it's got a bit on it. A little bit chilly this morning. It's about 8 or 9 degrees and a bit of a breeze up here.
Да, что это атовизм, просто руки.
Yeah, this can get pretty packed up here about midday where you can't even move. So this is a statue over here, you're supposed to rub it for good luck. Don't know whether that's true, whether it works or not, but you know what, we'll give it a go. Oh mate, yeah, they've got a line in. Yeah, it's very chilly here this morning. Mostly bollards to stop boats running into the piers. Isn't it funny how still wood is the best way to use it? Looks like a fair bit of restoration work going on the statues. Quite spectacular view up to the castle, cathedral up right in the middle up there. So glad I got out here early. Just experience it with the other people who like to get out here early. Pity it's not a sunny day, but you know, gives you that sort of the same thing in Krakow, that cold Eastern Bloc type feel, you know, that you would see in documentaries and in movies. So yeah, it gives you that sort of feel, which is, yeah, not so bad. Wow, pretty amazing. You have to rub this for good luck as well. It's got a fair rubbing. So that's Charles Bridge. Yeah, really interesting. Obviously, a lot of history with it. Yeah, it's good. It's a nice walk. I caught the tram, probably 5 minutes, 2 stops down to the start of it. So I'm heading up into what's called Lesser Town now. Going to go for a bit of a walk up through there. I've got to meet a guy around 9:30 up at the front of the castle to give me my paperwork and my tour guide stuff to go through the castle that I paid for. So a little bit of time, hour and a half or so to fill in. So I'm going to have a look through what's called Lesser Town here. It's called that because it's at the foot of the castle or foot of the fortress. So back then it wasn't the main town. You obviously came over the bridge from that side, across through the gate on this side, to get access to the fortress, to the castle. So yeah, so I'll have a bit of a walk around there, have a bit of a look, enjoyed this. Stroll in the morning, walking the breakfast off. For Judith, who probably doesn't follow me on YouTube, I will set the alarm. A bit of an in-joke. Yeah, so let's go to Old Town, Lesser Town. It's the old water mill. Still chugging away there. We've got like a canal run through this side of town. They call it Little Venice, and you can actually get a boat ride. I don't know whether it goes over this side or not. Yeah, there it is there. You can actually get a boat ride like you would in Venice. Alright, let's keep on trucking down here to Lesser Town. A lot of very old statues. Very old. Or would have a meaning, I guess. You see how the odd statue's missing, like here? Not sure whether they've been taken away for restoration or they're just missing. Old gate, entrance to the town. This is my train. to the castle from Lesser Town, which is tram stop Malastraka. Pretty easy. They're sort of their main stops, so they're easy to sort of we get to them. There's a heap of trams go from there. Just know your number. Google Maps is just as good as anything. Know your number. Away you go. Jump on. They come every 3 minutes. Yeah, this is obviously one of the newer ones. A lot of the real old ones still here. Not a lot to sort of see. Just going through an old part of town here. Then we'll go up the hill. So we'll swing around to the left here and go up the hill to the castle. That yellow box there, that's a box. When you first get on with your 72 hour, whatever hour ticket, you stamp that first time. That's all, only time you have to do it.
Hindi lang talaga sila nagawin na dito. Napaka lang sa atin, pero wako. Ano yan?
So I just caught the train up here to Prague Castle. Just going to cross the road.
Moi j'aime bien comme ça, moi je suis. Ça va se réchauffer là, mais maintenant. Je me rappelle la crème, là, on est en
We're going. As you can see, the trains run fairly frequent. There's only less than a minute between those ones. And we wait here again. I didn't video, but you walk through a checkpoint with a sort of security type people there. They just sort of walk straight through. They just got a table on this, and obviously they're just picking people out. But sort of, maybe because I got a backpack on, but no, we just sort of walk straight through. Pretty basic. I just freaking rolled my ankle in a pothole. Now I'm limping around, but we'll be good. There's obviously police, military people down here on the right. Some sort of an entrance to something there. Not too sure what. But I've got to meet a guy here. Oh, there's military left and right here. I have to meet a guy to get my tickets and that. I think the castle's still like the residence of the president and that type of thing. Or parts of it up here are. I don't know.
Aufpassen, es gibt zwei Turme in Prag. Hier ein Turm und der andere.
I'd have to get a photo in with the guards at the front. So that's St Vitus Cathedral. I have to meet the guy in front of that to give me my tickets. I'm about half hour early from the meeting time, but that's alright, I can wander in it. So here we go. Let's see if I can get a photo with these guys. Hopefully they won't mind. Just got a photo with the guards at the entrance. There was a military guy in the middle as well. I think he turned away sort of and took the photo, but I think the other guys, it'd be pretty standard procedure, I would say. The people that take selfies with you. Alright, so I do have to look for a guy with a blue umbrella, but in front of St Vitus Cathedral, which let's say is right through there. So we'll head through to have a look, just in case he's early. See how we go. Wow, quite an impressive cathedral. I'm just going to wander over here, purely because I'm a bit early to meet the guy. What happens is the so the inside of the castle itself doesn't open till I think around 10:30, something like that. But these outer grounds are, you can walk in, come in here free and walk around, doesn't cost you anything. It's when you go into the museum. I think if you go into the cathedral, it'll probably cost you. I won't have to buy my tickets. This guy who's given it will have all that. It'll get me into all the little museums and that, so I don't have to actually buy tickets. But that's one heck of a cathedral. Wow. But all the grounds and the outer courtyard and all that is free. Just come up here and walk around if you want. And people do that. They just come up for the experience, not so much to go in. A lot of these castles and stuff inside is very similar. They're all built around the same time, so similar. But yeah, it's just a little bit on. Just got to find a guy with a blue umbrella. So just to clear that up, the castle's actually open from 9:30. The grounds are open from 6 a.m. to 10 at night. But the actual stuff's all open at 9:30. My ticket's 10:30. Purely that's just what I picked because I thought I was going to be a bit longer doing stuff earlier on. But anyway, so I got about half hour, 40 minutes to fill in. I'll just have a bit of a wander around. Oh dear, as much as I dislike those sort of walking groups with the tours, in a couple of days that will be me. When I go on a bus tour down through Portugal, Spain, Morocco, Fez, all through there, so that will be me. Well. Whack of a castle with a cathedral.
So in this side,
that's the coffin of Joseph Cardinal Baran.
Viele denken, das heißt Christoph, Melchior und Balthasar, aber
982. All silver coffin of St. John of Nepelwick, buried there, early 17th century, I think. Actually, 1393 he died, and he's in there. Not very big bloke. So this is the Chapel of St. Wenceslas. No access to that, and to the coronation jewels through there and up the top, so there's no actual way you can look at the coronation jewels because this chapel is so sacred, I guess. No access to it. Impressive stained glass windows. Just keeps going, this cathedral. In the 1300s this side of the cathedral was built. 2,000 of scaffolders. This is the official residence, the palace residence. Entrance to the old royal palace. So this dates back to early 13th century. This is where they used to hold their tournaments, jousting even in here. Banquets, competitions, sword fights. Oops, going the wrong way. This way.
sì, ma forse
The Habsburgs also used it. into another courtyard, and we're at the back of St Vitus Cathedral. So next point of interest is St George's Basilica. Buried in this basilica is St Ludmilla. She was moved here in November 925. I don't know where she's moved from. She was. This is the oldest building in the Prague Castle complex. She was buried here there was a fire. That's why she was moved here and buried in 2 lead coffins. Yes, quite old. Strange. So that is where she's buried, down in there. So this is the coffin of the son of St Ludmilla. And he was the guy who built this church. In what's called Golden Lane, which is sort of all the handcrafted stuff was made here and sold here back in the day. And pretty busy.
Kolik tam musí dát, nejdem tam stále. Ho takhle to. Ty můj vycházaj, vidíš? No je to já to nepojím.
Way too many. Alright, that's the castle pretty much done. It's just so crowded. I don't know whether it happened to be today, but there'd be at least 400 or 500 kids there today. So I don't know whether that's like that every day. I just struck it on a day, but it was just to the point where you couldn't even move, let alone stop and look at something. You had to keep sort of shuffling along. So yeah, bit of a bummer, but anyway. taking the walk from up the castle. Just walking back down to Lesser Town rather than get the tram. So, just finished Prague Castle. I don't know whether I just got it on a day or it's like that all the time, but there's at least 500-600 school kids there, probably more. To the point, right from primary school to high school kids. Just absolutely packed, as well as the normal tourists. Yeah, which makes it really hard to stop and look and stuff, because everyone's just not pushing shove, but you got to keep moving. My suggestion would be it opens the castle complex is open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, so you can go in and walk around. You just can't get into the cathedrals and into that sort of stuff until 9 o'clock. My suggestion would be there at 9 a.m. on the dot and get in ahead, because the tour groups turn up 9:30ish to 10ish, 9:30, 10:30, probably 11ish, and those school kids were there about 9:30, quarter to 10, and they were just full on. So probably, or possibly afternoon, go in the afternoon. Definitely worth a visit. I'm just noticing now a heap of like university kids heading up there, but definitely worth a visit for sure, no doubt about it. A lot of history there in the cathedral. There's 2 saints buried there. If you're sort of into that type of history. Plus, it's also the working offices of the president. They have a president and a prime minister, so I'm not too sure how that works. But and while I was there, I was actually doing a video chat with Tyson, and the president we'll let the president drive out. Yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, definitely worth a visit, absolutely. But get there, avoid the crowds early, catch the tram. I think it's number 2 up to Prague, I think it's called, up the top. You go in the entrance there, and then work your way down through the castle. There's maps and that, or if you I got the tickets online, and they meet you there and run you through the thing, and then away you go and give you the ticket to get into the various things there. But yeah, it was good. It was worth the entrance, worth the effort to go. And then I worked my way down and sort of came out and walked out down the bottom here. I'm back in Lesser Town, where I caught the tram from to go up top. So time for a bit of lunch, and I'd head over to the Jewish Quarter. I think Stalin left them behind. He's going to go for a wander down here, then down along the river. Yeah, so I just had a really good lunch at a restaurant back there. Had a goulash and dumplings, beautiful. So I'm just going to walk it off a bit now. Probably just want to walk back through here, then probably go over Charles Bridge. May walk back along there. Nice little spot down on the river here. Boats and different things on that side of the river. Different perspective of Charles Bridge.
Video.
Daar kunnen we ook wel schrappen van de industrie is nog wel paper.
Ja, draait dat maar eens.
we moeten een hand geven, hè?
En wat pakken ook?
Zeg niet staan.
Done that before, I think. Yeah, she's done that once or twice. And just walk and find these little shops, and they just have little handcraft stuff, all handmade. That off the beaten track, sort of just. Yeah. And just imagine these streets in the communist times. Little doorways here and there. There's the start of Charles Bridge, where I crossed over earlier. Oh, these are these boat tours I said you could do. They call this little Venice or something like that. Yeah. Look at these little lanes. Just off the beaten track. Finding these little hidden gems.
Here is the view to the bottom channel. Garden with the watermelon.
So this is a famous Lennon wall where during communism people come and write messages on there to other people, and just became legendary now. This wall.
That's it. Can't believe it. Everybody wants to.
Quello lì mi sa che recita.
Vai.
Basically the message was give peace a chance, and then it's just gone from there. Just walk through a passage and the doorway, and you come to these beautiful little gardens. Oh, a tree there. That's the Lennon wall on the opposite side. Just leaving Lennon wall. So what I did when I finished, I just put my taxi down up against the wall. Really interesting. These kids come along and put their message on the wall. So hopefully they leave it there. Just another one of these little passages you walk through, gates. And these beautiful gardens, or beautiful courtyards. Just fantastic. Fairly quiet, beautiful old stone. So memory, right from one of the hospitals. I'd say this was a hospital. Wow. Interesting, he has the original building there, and later on they just bang butter that one straight up against it. Quite unusual. Just to whack another building in here, just the different styles. There's another one of these doorways you just sort of wander through. That's the old hospital building. There. So, remember early on the footage, Charles Bridge this morning. This is Charles Bridge now. Fairly busy. The spot marks where he was actually thrown off the bridge. From here, and it said when he did, 5 stars run up into heaven, and you can see the stars on the ring above him. But he refused to, because he's Protestant, refused to change Prague to Catholic, so they came down and threw him off the bridge. And this is where he went, and that's where he ended up. It says it's good luck if you rub it 7 times.
Is it supposed to be good luck?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Well, it wasn't for him. This is where he got thrown off the bridge.
Is that Charles Fort? No.
Nah, he's a saint. So where I am now is in the old Jewish quarter, so I'm just going to go through the synagogues. From what I can work out, these are all the names of people that died, killed, murdered during communism, during the war. And this continually reads out their names. There's where all the concentration camps. Yeah, it's wow. This is called the Mosul Synagogue. So there's a lot of names. This is the original altar. Fairly significant area for Jewish people, I would say. Mains continue. I stopped filming down there. There was a lady who was quite distraught, so I just stopped filming. Drawings that children made in the concentration camps. I have seen the suitcase like before they're smashed. This is called The Journeys with No Return. This whole area, I mean, is regarded as a Jewish quarter.
To nebylo to bylo gestapo, že jo, tam měli vězení. To byla věznice, tam proto jsou tam všichni katolici, všichni, ale ale tam bylo
And the old cemetery, which we'll have a look at shortly. Just going to head through now to the old cemetery.
Are this the casket, or was that not a thing?
concentration camps, memorials, you'll see stones left, with sometimes little notes under them. The stones representing, instead of flowers they use stones because the stone won't rot, won't blow away, it's there forever. They show them either a family member or just as a mark of respect. So this is called the Old New Synagogue. Not too sure why. Jingo's not built for big people. Wouldn't be able to fit there. Part of coming into these synagogues too is, as a man, you must have your head covered. So it's over 700 years old, this synagogue. It's the oldest Jewish building in Prague, and it's one of the oldest. It's the oldest surviving Jewish synagogue in Jerusalem. The scrolls of Torah from the destroyed Temple of Jerusalem are kept here in that vault there behind the curtain. It said the foundation stones were stones from the temple of destroyed temple in Jerusalem and brought here on the wings of angels. Very important. Synagogue for the Jewish people. This is the Pinkas synagogue. Sort of the Jewish quarter synagogues. Yeah, I'm just going to wander this way and see where I end up.